Welcome to another episode of Between Two Earnings Calls with Mr. Investor Relations. I'm your host, 𝗕𝗵𝘃𝗀𝘀, and it's Labor Day, and that means I'm on location, and I'm at the 𝗪𝗵𝘁 Tennis Club. And Labor Day means one thing for a lot of sports fans, US Open tennis. And so in today's video, we want to talk about the idea of this is what they want and investor relations. And if you're a tennis fan, you know my references to the 1991 US Open, where Jimmy Connors, at age 39, nearly wins the entire tournament, entering as a wild card. And to set the stage, it was 11:30 at night. He's playing in his first match against Pat McEnroe. He's down 2 sets, and he's down 40-love in the third set. And he's about to lose. He's about to pack it in and go home. And he goes on a magical run. And by 1:30 in the morning, he's beat Pat McEnroe. And over the course of the next few days and weeks, he nearly wins the entire tournament. And there's a few things that I think are really interesting here in this ESPN 30 for 30, this is what they want. And it starts with Jimmy Connors talking about this idea that all it takes is one clap, one shot, one boo, one noise, one hiss, and the entire match complexion has changed. And whether you're an individual content creator like me, or a company, or a CEO, what you're hoping is you don't know whether it's going to be a video today, a PowerPoint tomorrow, or an article that you write on LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever. You don't know which one of those pieces of content is going to change what you're looking for and get the connection you want. And then the second piece in the ESPN 30 for 30 I want to talk about is this idea of the next day when Jimmy Connors was on the practice court and Boris Becker was 3 courts over, and Boris Becker walks over to congratulate him on a great match the night before. And when you're a content creator, again, like individual or a company or an executive, when someone reaches out of the blue to talk to you about what you created or put out into the social media, that's that Boris Becker moment. And that's what everybody's striving for, that Boris Becker moment. And, to some people, the videos I post here and the content I post here might actually be the 66 trips to the towel that Jimmy Connors took while playing 𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃 and think I'm nuts and think that this is crazy. And again, you have to continue to put this content out because you never know which one of these things is going to change that complexion and change that engagement with investors. And that's what comes to investor relations, is that a lot of times executives complain, I've got to talk to so-and-so 5 times and they still don't get it. Or I got to do this 20 times and no one's getting it. And that's the point, that in order to connect with investors and go on that magical run where you unlock the shareholder value and you create wealth for people, you have to be willing to retell the story a lot of times and tell it in different ways and refine your craft through the earnings script, the earnings release, the investor deck. If you're not doing those things, you're just sitting on the side and you have no chance of winning the tournament or unlocking shareholder value. Thanks for watching.